Okay, in between selling up and getting back here again, game kind of crashed. So yeah, that was kind of silly. However, I did buy, and immediately something new to sell. But I did buy a new little weapon, which the other one was quite good, but this one does plus 20% damage, plus 30% damage, and plus 22% attack speed. And my average damage per attack went from 130-ish to 170-ish. So yeah, kind of a big upgrade there. Was kind of expensive, about I mean, it's getting close to $1 million, but yeah, I would definitely say this is worth it. And my frame rate is 3. That's fantastic. What the hell is going on around here? I don't know, but I'm going to find out what is going on because this is pissing me off. Okay, I did a thing with stuff and I hope that fixed it. It probably didn't, but you know, only way to find out is by trying. And I am not really sure why I keep trying these things while I'm recording, but you know, I'm only getting these troubles when recording, so the only way of finding out is me continuously rambling on about why everything doesn't work, and then put it on YouTube, because everyone loves me rambling on about tech issues over and over and over. Else you would have stopped watching at around part 3, I suppose, but that's an entirely unrelated fact. But yes, I'm just gonna kill some clay people, because my new yin, okay. Didn't I find yang earlier, actually? No, I think about it. I think this is part of this dual wield swords thing. Yeah, yin and yang. Lovely. Can't use it because it's a sword, but you know, dual wielding is pretty awesome, and finding a set that allows you to dual wield things is even more awesome, I suppose. I think I actually always dual wielded whenever I used a melee character, simply because I could. I always have very good reasons to do things, and this is Chang'an Palace, so I may eventually need to go back to see what is in the other direction of town. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I probably will, because there are side quests probably related to the things that are in the other directions. So that is exactly what I'm going to do. Ooh, that's a pretty person. I probably shouldn't get hit by him. That is my... He disappeared. Okay, I guess I'll just kill these guys then. Oh no, he just teleported back so he can run back again. That's one of the things that I never really understood with most AIs in these kind of games. That if they have a teleport, they teleport away and then they just run back at you again, just to make the entire teleport sequence completely pointless. I mean, in this case, I guess it could kind of be that he's forcing me to kill these guys first, but I don't know, it just seems weird. But you know, what do I know? I am not a terracotta sorcerer after all, so I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know their majestic skills of killing their enemies. I do know that I'm getting experience for killing these guys, so I am not going to complain if he is summoning these guys up. Not at all. In fact, I kind of like it, but yeah, it just seems kind of pointless to me. Yeesh, there you go. I'm just gonna kill these guys. I like how they turn blue when you kill them. Really makes me feel like I'm killing something made of clay because it turns blue. That makes absolutely no sense, but that is what I'm going with. Pew pew! Yes. I wonder if this is actually part 2 of quest, because he is taking quite a while to die. Though that's mostly because he just keeps wandering off every time I hit him. Ugh. Good grief. Are we getting there? And it was apparently a boss monster. Oh, okay. That was not a really fearsome boss monster, because, I mean, he did a fair amount of damage, but he no, wait. Okay, yeah, it was a side quest thing. Fair enough. Weird. And there appears to be a person over there, but first I'm going to open these chests because they're far more interesting. Yay, things! Essence of Lee Neza's Guile. And another one of the Monkey King's trickery, so now we can make a complete one. Will we ever use that? I don't know, but you never know. I like having complete things. Where is that thing? There it is. Woohoo! Plus 18 intelligence. That is not helpful, but there you go. Hello!
Warrior, an ancient evil corrupted my terracotta warriors. You put this spirit to rest. Those who adhere to duty and righteousness shall be rewarded.
Neato. Ooh, 2 attribute points. I like that a lot. More points in strength, please. Right up. So, yeah, did turn out to be the Emperor's, spirit. And I totally called it earlier, so haha. I'm so proud of myself, though, to be frank, it was kind of predictable. But there you go. This is a really pretty area, by the way. I didn't notice that until I actually kind of looked around. And this is not like those pyramids where it looks like it's this very, very tiny building when you're outside. This actually looks like it could potentially at least be a fairly large building, so there you go. Also, just realized I haven't talked to the storyteller yet. I just kind of wandered off without ever talking to him. And clearly everyone wants to hear the stories of the storyteller. I mean, constantly people are going, please talk to the storyteller. I must know of its tales and glory. Because without knowing, then what be the point of living, right? What be the point of living? Because all my watchers have weird accents for some reason. But yeah, I didn't mean to do that. But let's talk to these two exclamation mark people.
The terracotta soldiers aren't worse than the monsters. No, the problem is our gods' fear.
This is how someone already talked to.
You went in there. You stopped the spirit who brought the clay men to life. By our ancestors, I did not think 100 men could make it through there.
Well then, you're not very adept at doing things. Yes. Storyteller, yay!
These are terrible times. Times of great woe to the living. And so it is we should hear about Nuwa, the mother of all mortals. Of clay she made us, after she made all the animals to fill the world, so it would not be empty. And then, when the great monster Gong Gong broke the pillar that held the heavens aloft, it was Nuwa who set it right. When the four directions were scattered, she returned north to north and south the other way where it belongs. Her husband was Fuji, who taught mortals to be civilized, and many other useful things.
Well, isn't that sweet? What would we do without Gong Gong, I wonder? These guys' hands are on fire. That seems really quite painful. But you know, if they want to have hands on fire, then that is their choice. Also, I just remembered I just picked up a whole bunch of stuff. So, I'm just gonna set up and I'll meet you back at this door. This particular door right here. Yeesh. Okay, we're back at this door I was just talking about that we would return to, and that is exactly the door where we return to indeed. And there appears to be a corpulent djinn, which is fancy talk for green. Yes, that is exactly what it's fancy talk for. Like, totally. But that's not important. We are here to kill weird demon things that appear to have wandered out here. And skeletons! Can't go wrong with skeletons. Always put some skeletons to defy people to do stuff. Skeletons are quite good at stopping people to do things. At least for a small period of time. It would probably help if they had any sort of muscle so they could actually move around, but you know, oh, steal my quest, that's not good. I guess that's where we're going later. First we're just gonna have a little fun. We're just gonna explore everything until we're absolutely sure everything is A-okay, and then we will go back to do happier things and stuff. Like killing magma sprites. That is actually a pretty happy experience in my opinion, so I'm using the experience shrine I picked up, which has already run out apparently. Okay, I guess I'm not using the experience right and I'm just gonna go in this direction, I think. Money. Ooh. Yeah, I'm just gonna go over here and see if there are any more fun stuffs and things that require our attention. Like another magma sprite. Yay! There are a lot of fountains all over the place. This one looks kind of nice, but I kind of feel like going here first. I don't know if this, I have no idea where I'm supposed to go, really. Ooh, a god.
Sorry, these gates closed. There are too many monsters on the other
I
side.
guess I know where I'm going then. Yeah. Because I can't stop those monsters on the other side. Clearly, I'm not powerful enough for that until I've proven myself by killing the Emperor's dog or something like that. I can kind of imagine it's going to turn out to be something like that, because what else could they possibly have in store for me? And then it turned out there was this puzzle that takes like 3 years to solve by normal human standards. That would be fun. There are a lot of Tigermen! And they're all hitting me! Ow. They're actually hitting me by a considerable amount of damage, and that, yeah, well done, Jehoshaphat. That, you'll survive that for sure, dog. Oh, nice, and you lured everything to me. What would I do without good old Jehoshaphat? I would probably live, but that's just boring, really. Who wants to live when you can take a large amount of damage and have to drink some weird red concoction that you bought from a strange man who buys all your things? You know, I think merchants are just your #1 fan in the sense that they just want everything you've ever touched. And that's why, I think that's the reason why they just buy everything. You just, oh my god, he touched this item, you know. And I think his autograph is somewhere on the tube, but I lost it. But it's totally there. You should buy it for 10 million. Or actually, you shouldn't, because it's mine. It's all mine, and you can never have it because it's important to me. And this is a silly way of doing things, but it works, and it gets them away from that evil flag that he planted way back there. And I believe that lightning attack temporarily stunned me because I expected to hit him and then I didn't. And that was kind of annoying, but you know, I'll go with it. He may have 1 hit if I may have 2. And I have 2 and he fell over, so that's good. I also don't remember where I have to go, but once again, it looks like the teleporter to town is pretty close to this area, so I could pretty easily just go back. Maybe I'll go back off screen. Maybe it's just not a very interesting area. Who knows? I don't remember. So, yeah, we'll see soon enough. Maybe this leads to a dead end. One way to find out, and that one way is what we're doing right now. So, yeah. There are a lot of Tigermen in here. Which is kind of rude and mean. And mean and rude. And mean and rude. And there's a quest person over there, which is a lot less mean and rude. Hello.
Once I was a powerful general, caught up in the illusion of life. Then I was disgraced by my failure to stop the monsters. I resolved to come here to reflect upon my own nature, so I could truly learn theirs.
And that's why you have to help me do things.
Having no need for weapons or armor, I threw all I had deep into a cave near here.
That is ridiculous. Anyway, let's, what is this flashing? That's a quest window. Okay, let's, steal all the things he didn't need anymore because, you know, I think he'll be happy knowing that someone who does need it will have it, or something, I don't know. I'm just gonna take his things, really. That's the main thing we're gonna be doing around here. Pling, raptor tooth. Only a few more and we have a complete raptor tooth. Because, you know, first I just picked up 5 broken raptor tooth teeth. Teeth, yes, teeth. Because that's a sensible thing to do. Apparently I shot all of them in the mouth. Most of them just don't have teeth at all anymore. But the occasional one does have one, and that's kind of nice. Oh my goodness, yes. Die. Lots of water. And a raptor! But he's dead. And another raptor, and he's dead as well. I hunted him like a fancy pants man. Yeesh. Take down the enemy and kill the bog dwellers. I guess that's a bog dweller. Lovely. That sounds like a good thing to be. It also looks like I am not exploring a very large area because there appears to be a lot of stuff everywhere. But no. Scary. It is kind of nice that they die pretty quickly now, so, though, with this new arrow, or bow even. But they're still scary. I am not taking any risks with those enemies ever. It's kind of like those weird blob things that instantly kill you for some unknown reason. It just makes me feel a little uncomfortable, especially with this camera angle that I can't turn around. Yeah, not really all that pleasant. If I could turn around the camera angle, I would enjoy this place a lot more, because then I wouldn't have to be so scared all the time. But you know, nothing you can really do to stop that from being true. I mean, there's probably an add-on somewhere that actually changes that, because this game has quite a large amount of mods, but you know, we're playing this game au naturel. Completely and utterly without any mods or whatever. actually nearing a portal, it would seem, or a waypoint, or whatever they're called in this game. So, yeah, it would appear we're gonna do some backtracking. Unless there is actually... No, this is indeed a village. Okay. Somehow I managed to run all the way to a village. I don't even know how I managed to do that. Well, clearly I did just by running down, but I would have expected some... Yeah. There's this area that I still have to explore, and this entire thing, so... I guess I'll just keep on following the left wall and see where I end up, but still...
A Taoist mage of great power lived by himself in the Jinghe Valley, not far from Shiyun. He used to visit us for news and rice on every new moon. But the moon has come and gone, and we haven't seen him.
That's no good. It's a hermit mage, storyteller. Yay, we'll keep him for a moment later. Let's talk to this person first.
Some cry and curse against these monsters, but they too are part of the way. A wise man accepts, studies, and then fights without fear or desire.
I fight with a lot of fear and desire.
It is said that before the great sage Lao Tzu left his post at the Imperial Library, Confucius found him there, and they talked for many days. It is said Confucius learned more from the sage than all the books in the whole library. When Lao Tzu left, he rode west on his water buffalo. Far at the western gate, a guard stopped him. "Before you go, great master," he pleaded, "write down your teachings. If you do not, they will surely be forgotten and lost. And because of this, we have the Tao Te Ching." Then, Lao Tzu went west. He went into the desert, gone from all mortal eyes.
Probably not all mortal eyes. I mean, that's actually quite difficult, considering there's like non-sentient beings and, you know. But that's not important. Let's. It appears that we have to go over that bridge, presumably at least. So I am going to explore everything except for that bridge, and then I'm probably going to take a break because then I will probably have been recording for a fair amount of time. So yeah, just going to keep on going for a little bit longer. I think there's actually a shop in this direction. And they're all punching him. That's nice. But that guy's like, yeah, I don't care. I have a weird spear thingy. I may not do any damage, but I have an infinite amount of health. I'm that awesome. Yes. Yeah, there's a shop there, but do I feel like selling up? No, not really. I still have plenty of inventory space, so I'm just going to continue on my way. So I don't need to take a small pause to sell up and stuff. Even if it would only take seconds, I do not care. Ooh, no. Dark, bad planting. Jungle creep. You will creep no more when I'm done with you. Ooh. Although, at this rate you will, because there's quite a lot of scary things in here. Like a bone caster. So frightening. So frightening indeed. Another jungle creep, wow. You seem to have a weird leaf embedded in its back. Looks a little weird. Looks like an arrow sticking out, but there you go. It might be sticking out because I am shooting kind of a lot of arrows in his direction. So yeah. It may have just been me that's being mean. I don't know. Well, there are a lot of jungle creeps in this area. I'm not really a fan of that, to be honest, but Volley saved the day by almost instantly killing him in 3 shots. So I guess it wasn't really that instant, it was in 3 shots, but that is not important. We are killing, wow, there are even more, 2 of them? That's never good. That could instantly kill me, actually, so just gonna be a little careful here. And they are gone. Good indeed. I am happy about that, because jungle creeps scare me, so yes. Glad to be gone. Glad to be gone indeed. Pew, pew, and pew.